Hello folks, welcome along to A Taste of Country with Lucia Butler. I've got an artist here beside me. It's Ciaran Rosney. Ciaran, welcome.
How are you doing, Lucia? It's good to be here. How are you keeping?
I'm not doing too bad, and it's
welcome back home.
Thank you. I'm home for the gathering.
Oh, yes, home for the gathering.
We're here in Dublin at the minute. And Ciaran, tell me, you're from Offaly, I believe.
That's right, the Bog of Allen, way down there in the middle of Ireland, in County Offaly. A little place called Pulla in County Offaly. That's where we're from.
And when you say the bog, have you got turf up there and all, seriously?
Oh, if you're looking for turf or peat or briquettes or anything like that, no, we're very good at it down that neck of the woods.
And Ciaran, when you say you're from Offaly, are you from a big family there in Offaly?
Well, I have two brothers. I have two older brothers. That's it. There's no girls in our family. Mum is the only woman in our family, but I'm the youngest of three. So I have two older brothers, John and Stephen, and they're musicians as well, and but they're mainly carpenters, musicians on the part-time basis. But that's where we started off with my oldest brother, John, and I used to go to guitar lessons with John when I was about 6 or 7, so I got carted along, and that's where we all started off with our music, so. Yeah.
Ciaran, would Mum or Dad have been involved in the music business?
Well, Mum and Dad, they don't play any instruments, or my dad would sing an old song, maybe an Irish song for you, but they have a great passion for music. They love country music, and they used to love going to the dances and dancing, and I think they won a few competitions when they were in their younger days and that. But I used to go around with them to the various different pubs in our relations over in Galway, and we used to go to hear the bands in the pubs, and so that's how I kind of got involved with country music. And of course, there was always country music played in our house. Mum and Dad would always have some country music be playing, Big Tom or maybe John Hogan or Ray Lynham or some of the artists,
Well, there you go. I mean, John Hogan is a County Offaly man as well, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right. A good Offaly man, John, and he's doing very well for himself. He's done very well, and he's still continuing to do well for himself. He done a lot for country music and a lot for Offaly. With his music,
Very good. And Ciaran, I suppose you're a good dancer then. You've been going to the dances from a very young age. You're a good dancer?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a good dancer now, but I can dance, I suppose, and but I enjoy it. I think it's a good, if you can dance, it helps you with your singing as well and your music. You have an idea then of tempos and stuff like that as well,
Yeah, very good. Yeah. And you can play guitar, I believe. Are you a teacher, Ciaran?
Well, I spent 8 years teaching music. I was lucky enough after doing my degrees in college that I got into a post from straight away, so I was lucky that I got lecturing in Dundalk, and I was there for 8 years with music and guitar, teaching guitar and that kind of thing. So that's where I was. So country music was always at the back of my mind, and when I was going to school and that, I always played country music, and it was when we were growing up, I had the opportunity to go as a big band, and I decided that we'd wait and go to school and college and that, and so we're only getting around to it now. We're slow, we're slow in the uptake in Offaly, but
never mind, Ciaran. Isn't it always better late than never?
Well, that's it.
Ciaran, who would be your inspiration growing up? I know you mentioned a few names, Big Tom there and John Hogan and all, but any other artists or maybe American artists there? Yeah,
well, I suppose our big influence and the man that we all looked up to was Ray Lynham, because Moore, I live quite near Moore. We were only 6 miles from Moore, and that was a great hub there for music. You had the Allens, Foster and Allen, and TR, and Ray Lynham and the Hillbillies and the Ciaran family, and I went to school in Moore, and it was like I used to get a shiver every time going to school in Moore, because I
afraid going to school, were you, Ciaran?
Well, apart from that, I wasn't very good, but no, Ray Lynham just lived around the corner from the school, and it was someone that we always admired, so he was a big influence. I just felt that Ray was really pushing the boundaries with country music, and the hillbillies especially, and such great musicians,
Would any of them have given you any guidance then, or help open the doors for you?
Well, yes, I got some lessons with the great Kevin Ciaran, who's a steel guitarist, and so when I was in my teens, I went to Kevin, and he gave me a lot of sound advice. A very nice man, and such a great musician. So yeah, Kevin was a great influence on everything, I suppose, related to me music. He's such a great ear for music. He's one of the few people I met that can pick up a tune nearly instantly from listening to it, So he was a big influence, and having him playing on my records now is nearly a dream come true, And along with Ray Lynham, being involved on it as well, it's brilliant, So
you're going working with Ray's in August, or have done in the past? Yeah,
well, I don't know if this is an exclusive or not, but Ray Lynham and the Hillbillies are reforming for one night only in August, in Moat, and I was lucky enough to get on the bill for the concert, so I'm delighted about that. It's a real honour, so that's something I'll be gearing myself towards. And Ray has been doing the backing vocals on my singles that I brought out, and hopefully for the rest of the album. And Kevin Ciaran, of course, had been playing steel guitar and guitar on the album as well, so it's great to be involved with it,
Now we'll look forward to that. I did do an interview with Ray a few weeks ago, and he spoke about that, and he's really looking forward to it as well.
Oh, very good. Yes, yeah.
Exciting.
It's great to see them back together,
Yeah, absolutely. Ciaran, your first single, what was it called?
Oh, so You Got to Stand for Something. Yeah, it did very well for me, thank God, and.
We played on Irish Country Music Radio.
You give it lots of airplay, Lucia. Thanks a million.
I know.
And appreciate that, and appreciate all the help that you're doing. Your station has really given me a lot of encouragement and help, and keep doing what you're doing anyway. That's what keeps me going anyways,
Well done again. Well, it's a great honour that we do give all the artists some fair play as well. So, and the next one was Written in Stone.
Written in Stone, yeah, and it got a lot of airplay again with yourselves, and people seem to like it. It was a song that I actually I entered a competition in Moat way back when I was in school. And we did very well in the competition, and at that time I was actually offered a recording contract, and we decided to wait and go to school. I don't know if it was a good thing or bad thing, but anyways, it was nice to go to college for that length of time. But
that was a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, it was when I was about 16 or that, and we decided I'd wait, and I don't regret it, because sometimes when you're in your teens, you're maybe not so settled down and stuff, and anyways,
you're ready for it now, though, Ciaran. I'd say
I'm ready to rock and roll now. Sure, I'm looking forward to it. I'm enjoying every bit of it now, thank God. And Written in Stone was a song that I did in that competition, and I said if I ever get the chance of recording, I'll record it. So that's how we come to record that song. And so
you've done a fabulous job on it, Ciaran, I have to say.
Thanks very much. Randy Travis was the original artist, who's a great singer and someone I admire very much too as well,
And now the last one, Willie's Shoes. How did you come up with an absolutely fantastic song? I love it.
Yeah, it's proven very popular with everyone, and in the gigs I'm doing as well. Everybody seems to like it and come up and say hello, and just thank everybody really now when I have this opportunity, yourself and everyone for playing it, and
listeners for requesting.
That's right, the listeners have been fantastic for requesting it, and all over, they've been ringing in or texting into your show and everything, and they've been sending me messages and stuff, and it's just been brilliant now. It's a song that was written by Kevin Ciaran, actually, that I mentioned there, Kevin did a slightly different version to it, but we kind of slowed it down a little bit, and just added a few different instruments and stuff like that, and It was a song I always sung for years, because I always had Kevin's recording of it, and I loved the song, and it's my mum's favourite song as well. So she used to always get me sing it, you know. so I used to keep singing, and we just loved it. And there's a great swing to it, I think, you know.
Absolutely, and so, it's a bit of a. I'm sure a lot of people could kind of relate to it as well. The song itself, you know.
That's right. It's a kind of a twist to it, you know.
Absolutely. And those singles that we mentioned are on your forthcoming album that you're due to have out maybe around Christmas time?
Yeah, please God now, you know, maybe October, November this year. I'd like to have it all finished and ready to go. But you know yourself, these things take time, and especially, you know, with when you're trying to get everything right and all that. But no, hopefully now, they'll all form part of the album. It'll be my debut album, obviously, and I'll be bringing out then and that. But we'll be working on a few DVDs for some of the tracks as well that we've recorded. So if you want to keep an eye out for some of that, that'll be happening as well. Hopefully over the summer now we'll try and get a few of those done and that. So we're working on the rest of the album as we speak. We have a few more tracks that we're working on at the moment, and so it's just a matter of getting them all finished off and that. So that's it. If anyone wants to keep contact, you know, keep an eye on my Facebook or my website, CiaranRosney.com, and they'll get in touch with you then, or they keep all the there's, and I suppose just thank them, Lucia, while I have this opportunity. I know I've been talking to you through Facebook and everything for ages now, and it's great to finally meet you, and thank everyone for their support and all the messages, and for playing my tracks, and you know, it's been great. I really appreciate it, and I'm enjoying every minute of it now, and hopefully long may it continue, you know.
Well, Ciaran, I have to say you do a fabulous job. You've done a fabulous job on those other singles, and I know, looking forward to that album. It's going to be a good one.
Well, thanks very much. Thanks for having me here today. And
well, before we finish up, any chance for an original song or two on it?
Well, I'm working on writing one myself now, but I'm to be honest, I'm no expert at writing songs, but I'm going to give it a go. I'll see how it goes anyways. It may not make the album, but we'll definitely give it a go anyways. But
well, there you go. And as they say, God loves a trier. If it's successful, it will be, which I'm sure it will.
Well, who knows? Sure, we'll take a chance anyways.
Absolutely. Well, do you know, Ciaran, we look forward to see our DVDs as well, to those singles whenever they come out, and you know, always keep in touch with us as well. I know you do. You know, you do listen into the radio station there as well. So keep spreading the word for IrishCountryMusicRadio.com.
That's it, Lucia. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Thanks very much.
Okay, it's an absolute pleasure, Ciaran, to have you, and I wish you every success for the future in your career. You do go out singing there at the weekends?
Yeah, well, I'm in the Glencairn, Castleblaney tomorrow night, which is Friday. I think Mike Denver is out the back, is in the Oriel Suite, and I do play in a lot of the bars and hotels around Ireland, you know, with the one-man show at the minute, and getting good response. And we do a bit of the social dancing as well and that kind of thing. So we're enjoying it now anyway. So
any tea dances?
Tea dances, you name it, we'll dance. Yeah, we'll dance.
You sing at the weddings, corporate events, or anything like that?
We do. You know, at the minute we're taking with everything we get. You know, it's tough out there, but we play everywhere. You know, anywhere there's a bit of a dance floor and people want to dance and
you're there.
Sing, listen to country music. I'm happy to go there. So.
Okay, Ciaran. Well, as I just said again, the very best of luck for the future in all you do, and we look forward. Maybe you'll come back to us when you have your album launch. Maybe
I will, surely. I'll keep you up to date as always, Lucia. And I know you're one of the first to play me records, and I appreciate it. And so we'll be keeping in touch as always, and keep doing what you're doing and all your interviews. And it's great to keep you're on top of the game here the whole time. So
thank you, Ciaran.
Yeah. Keep it going.
Okay, folks, hope you enjoyed that. And as I said, Ciaran Rosney is on Facebook there if you want to go over there after hearing this interview, or CiaranRosney.com.
That's it, yeah, Lucia, yeah.
Okay, so Ciaran, thank you very much for having you. Folks, hope you enjoyed the interview from Lucia Butler and
Ciaran Rosney. Enjoy the music.
God bless you all, and thank you very much.